New Africa Broadcasting Network.
Hello, welcome to NABN TV. My name is Olivia Nantongo, and welcome to On Everything Africa. With me, I have Ambassador Abiwa Lusimbi, the Senior Advisor to the President of Uganda, Mr. Yoweri Museveni, and also the Ambassador for the Diaspora. Welcome, Ambassador Lusimbi.
Yes, thank you so much, Olivia, and thank you so much for hosting me. Also, I think it is in order to thank the management of NABN TV for having this TV, which is deals with issues of Africa.
That's wonderful. So I know you've been traveling around the States, visiting different ambassadors, and also they are diasporans, you know,
Yes,
mainly
yes.
they are Ugandans, Sierra Leoneans, and how you call it, the Nigerians, right?
Yes,
So-
Nigerians, Ugandans.
How was your experience been so far?
Great, great. Actually, so I might say that I'm so honored. I met several ambassadors, African ambassadors, actually most mainly to learn and to understand the methods, the way they work in how we can organize and create a platform for our diasporians in America. And I'm happy to say this, that it has been successful.
So it sounds like it has finally caught up with you to realize the importance of the diasporans. As you know, they contribute to a large part of economy.
Yes.
How are you planning on bringing them together collectively?
Yeah, we are trying to create a collaboration where we can mostly, work on trade and investment. Because as you see right now, African, I think it's only like 14% when we trade with we as Africans. It's like only 14%. So we want to create where we can work together, trade with each other, exchange cultural exchanges and other things. So we are trying to do that. That's why I meet with those ambassadors and we exchange ideas and see how we can create that platform.
We know the power is, the power is in the numbers.
Yes.
And most diasporans are actually very influential with great knowledge. I mean, we
Yes.
have doctors, lawyers, engineers. There is no reason why those people shouldn't be helpful to the continent. But there are a few obstacles when people think about going back home. How can we implement change and make them comfortable enough to feel that they can invest their money back home safely?
For example, I think I'll be comfortable saying that now, for example, in Uganda, before they were not comfortable actually coming to Uganda and other African countries. But right now in Uganda, the security, it is safe to go there. The investments are protected. There is anything can happen if they come back with their investments. So it's okay. I want to assure them on behalf of His Excellency, the President, that if they want to come back with their investments, they can invest. We also invite our African brothers, the Nigerian, the Ghanaian, all of them, African Americans, African Caribbean, to come and invest in Uganda, come and invest in Africa. Africa is safe. We need, right now, it is time for us as Africans to work together and build a strong continent.
Okay, trade and everything is good. And of course, investments are always good. They're going to create a lot of change. We also what Ghana did with the year of return, helping the African Americans and all other Africans in the diaspora who are interested in, getting back to their roots, at least knowing where they come from by tracing the DNA that might lead to them wanting to visit the continent. Is Uganda planning anything similar?
Yes. Actually, the president himself, he requested that we do that. Actually, in Ghana, it's been very, very successful. Many African Americans, they went in big numbers, in thousands of them. They went every
True.
year.
Yeah.
They go to Ghana.
That's
thousands
true.
of. So now even the president has directed me to work on that so that we can do what they call year of return. We need
That's
them.
wonderful.
And even for them to come for the tracing of what DNA. There's few of them who came with Econ.
Yeah.
He came with few African Americans, and some of them, six, a good number of them, 6 of them, they found out after doing their DNA, they found out they're actually Ugandan.
That's
And
wonderful.
even the president of Uganda gave them the names.
I wanna share with you, and you can share with me. Come, let's share together. Oh, KTA Mobile, KTA Mobile. Technology worth sharing.
It's the future.
Welcome back to NABN TV. My name is Olivia Nantongo on Everything Africa. And with me, I have Ambassador Mr. Abiwalu Simbi. Great news. Tell us more about this year of return.
Yes, thank you so much. The year of return, actually, first I want to mention that we are going to offer them. I think you're talking about what we can offer to the
Exactly.
people. Besides the rich culture, we want to offer, we're going to give them land. Those who wants to invest there, we'll give them land. We are going to give them land, and also the dual citizenship. We'll give them dual citizenship. Yes, so we are going to do that, and it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. They're going to enjoy Uganda, as you say, in East Africa. It's going to be the first time, and we are ready for them. And the president himself is going to be in charge of organizing that.
That's wonderful.
Our office of the diaspora.
That's great. So this is one way to actually show or create a gateway for those who value the continent.
Exactly.
Right?
Yes.
And wanting to go back to their roots.
Yes.
This is a great way to open the gateway for them. Now, you're talking about land is going to be given away and dual citizenship.
Yes.
How have you guys planned around that? Or is in the process? It's in the process? Or?
Actually, yes, it is in the process, because I remember I mentioned about Econ. He came.
Yeah.
We gave him land. Already received almost 2 square miles of land, and so many others. So for these people, the government has its own land, and besides that, also we are going to get some of the land from some people which are not utilized, so that we can, the government will pay for that.
That's
to see
wonderful.
that we help our people to encourage them to come and invest in the country. That's what we're going to do.
That's amazing, and it's really very welcome. But we also have the diasporans that are struggling to make ends meet and buy land back home. How are you going to facilitate that conflict? Because here we are giving away free land, and we have our people that are struggling, because when you look at the remittance, Uganda contributes 1.4 billion every year.
Yes.
That's a lot of money coming from the diaspora.
Yes.
What are you giving them back in return?
Back in return, we are giving them they are receiving a lot of incentives.
Yeah.
From URA, that is Uganda Revenue Authority.
Okay.
From Revenue Authority, we are giving them incentives. And also, when we talk about giving free land, we are talking about investors. So even those people who are local or Ugandan diaspora, they also we give them, free land, because they are investors. So we are not talking only for the African American or African European. No, all of them. As long as you come there to invest, yes, we'll give you the land.
So that's...
And the other incentives, the one we give to the investors.
I'm going to hold you to that, because...
Yes, because right now,
as
I said, we are inviting even our brothers. I was with the Council General of Nigeria, and we talked about those brothers, Nigerian brothers, who are owning banks, owning whatever. And that means they received incentives, they received whatever from the government.
Okay. Now, when it comes to tourism, Uganda used to be very productive, but somehow that area it's a sinking area, I have to say.
Yes.
how can we put more life into that? How can we
Actually-
awaken that zone?
Actually, right now, the president is working hard to see that he awakened that one. And actually, within my docket of as the senior presidential advisor on diaspora affairs, even under my docket, you have tourism, we have investments, we have, all of those under there. Even I work on land. So for the tourism, the president himself is working hard to see that he just made changes under the Ministry of Tourism.
Yeah.
He wants to make it strong.
Many
through my
times,
office.
when I want to travel, the first thing I Google is security, where I'm going.
Yes.
And I
yes.
know that many diasporans don't have a positive picture of security in not just in Uganda, but many African continents. We know what's going on there.
Yes.
What is the security like in Uganda?
Yes.
Because when you think about planning for the year of return, you want investors to come in for many good reasons. How is the security?
I want to say this with authority, that security is guaranteed. The security is guaranteed. There is no problem with security now in Uganda. But
great to
there's some
hear.
problems, small one, like here in America.
And which is common.
Yes,
there
it
will
is common,
always be
even
some
here in America.
obstacles, but
Yes,
one needs to
obstacles.
feel safe.
Yeah, but now in Uganda, all our visitors, tourists, investors, security is guaranteed of the president.
That's wonderful. Because security is number one.
Yes.
Always.
Yeah, it's number
Yeah.
one. Yes.
So besides planning for the year of return, right? How can Uganda bridge the gap between the Africans and African Americans?
Yeah, actually, I'm working to cement that one. I'm working to cement a strong relationship between the president and the African diaspora. Africans in the diaspora. So we're trying to bridge that gap, because right now there's some people, they think, no, the government is trying to hurt us. They don't like us. We are different from the government. We want to bring them closer to the government. And that's my job. And that's my mandate, to tell them, yes, this is your government. Let's just work together. How can we bridge that gap to see that we can work together as one? Because this government is for those people.
Exactly.
For these people here in the diaspora. They have the numbers. They have the connection. They have the connection.
And they have the knowledge.
They have the knowledge. They have this connection with all the friends. So we need them. The government of Uganda needs them. The president needs them. Yeah?
I'm very happy to hear that, because,
yes.
It's been treated like diasporans are not important.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Actually,
we'll be right
now-
back.
I wanna share with you, and you can share with me. Come, let's share together. Oh, KTA Mobile, KTA Mobile. Technology worth sharing.
It's the future.
I want to talk about something that I personally struggle with. Shipping things to Uganda. That's an issue that has never been able to be fixed. Like, I envy my fellow Ghanaians who ship barrels back home, and I can do the same thing for my people. Why have we failed to fix the postage issue in Uganda?
Okay. For that one, the president is committed to make it easy for any diasporians who want to start a business in Uganda.
Yeah.
A business in shipping, a business in tourism, any kind of investment.
That's great.
He's willing and committed to make it easy through my office and other offices. My office is open. They can contact me anytime and I'll work, because for me, my mandate and the president wants me to work.
And we want you to work.
Yes, and he wants me to work. So he wants me to work and to help to make it easy for our people. We know there was some problem before, but right now, I'm telling you, in case we find out that someone is playing with tourism or investment or investors,
Yeah.
you will be in trouble.
That's wonderful.
So
to
now
know.
the president is committed,
That's great.
on our diasporians.
That's wonderful.
Yes.
So, I mean, I'm biased because it's my country, obviously, so I
Yes.
can never say enough of the good things
Yeah.
about it. But for those who don't know about Uganda, what can you say to them?
To do what?
For those who don't know about Uganda as an African country, because it happens that I meet people and as
Yes.
they ask me where I'm from, I say I'm from Uganda. Like,
Uganda,
oh,
yeah.
you're the first Ugandan I've met.
Uganda.
And they'll be like, oh, Uganda in West. I'm like, no, in the East. And so, I mean, just
Yes. Uganda
what is the beauty of Uganda?
Uganda is an in East African country. It's known as the Pearl of
Pearl of
Africa.
Africa.
Uganda is the Pearl of Africa. Very beautiful, beautiful culture, and we have our people. They have what they call the hospitality.
Yes.
They welcome people. So when
Yeah,
you
they
come to
do.
Uganda, you know you are going to meet people who are hospitable.
Very friendly
Yeah,
people.
very friendly people. They welcome you. It's a very beautiful country with beautiful and rich culture.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, so people are welcome. All our African, like I said, our African American,
Yeah.
African Caribbean, African European, African Asian, you're welcome.
Great to know that Uganda is opening up possibilities, for the diasporans to come, have the year of return, possibilities of trade, and also giving away land. That is something that's going to be encouraging. I know Ghana was very successful when they did the year of return,
They are
and
still successful.
there is no telling what would have, happened if COVID didn't hit. But
Yes.
all the same, success is success. So we're going to take a short break and we'll be right back.
Hear My Voice, Born Black in America is a documentary series. This series gives voice to the descendants of the American slave. It is through their voice that you'll understand the sacrifices, the pain, and the resilience of our ancestors. So join me along with others as we speak to our experiences of being born black in America. Hear My Voice, Born Black in America.
Welcome back to NABN TV. My name is Olivia Nantongo on Everything Africa. And I still have the amazing Ambassador Walusimbi here. Ambassador Walusimbi, it hurts me to see the youth packed on boats, dying, leaving the richest continent on this planet to come over, crossing the waters to come over to the unknown. Life is not easy in the Western world. And how have we convinced the African youth that life is much better here than on the continent? And what can we do to change that?
It's not easy to change, but we were working on it, because people, they think that when you go to America, there's free things. You go there, you get free cars and all that stuff. But we are working hard, and I want to take this opportunity to call upon all our brothers and sisters, the Ugandans, from our parents from Uganda, to return, to come back. We welcome them. We invite them to come back and work in Uganda. We are going to create jobs. Actually, the president is working so hard to see that he creates jobs for the youth. And he has put in place a lot of programs for the youth, so that they can get jobs and work. Because the problem is there is no jobs, and we are creating so that they work. Some of them, they've gone right now to Middle East, to do those babysitting and all that stuff, because there is no jobs. But now we are working so hard to see that we create jobs for them, and the environment, a good environment for them to come and work in Uganda and return. Uganda is peaceful. There's no problem. There's nothing will happen to them. I guarantee them. And I'm speaking with authority as the senior president's advisor. I'm inviting them on behalf of the president and the government of the Republic of Uganda.
If you want the youth to come back, and for example, somebody submit their application and it's going to take forever to be done with, that's going to be an issue. It's enough for them to back out. How easy is it going to be to register businesses in Uganda?
Yeah, I think that one I answered that one. I answered that one because His Excellency the President, as I say, is committed on that one. And most of you are talking about the youth who are in the diaspora.
Yeah.
That one, the president is committed on that one to help his people, the diasporians and Ugandans, Ugandans to come back, and he's committed to see that they succeed. And also, my office is open because my office, my mandate is to work on those people, to help them to see that everything is smooth, goes fast. If they put an application, they want to register a business, they can just come to me, and everything will, will work on it.
Like the ambassador said, his office is open and willing to help you. So
yes,
before you go anywhere else, go to the ambassador's office. So you don't say, "Oh, I wish I listened."
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Ambassador Walusimbi. We wish you success with all you have to do in your office, and let us know how we can support you.
Thank you so much.
New